Okay, so... Oh, hold on. So you know it's me. See, wearing my dress. I got cold, so I got my jacket. Okay, so I Noelle, Rose Anderson, hyphen Kale again. Sorry, I don't like doing my bumper every time, but, you know, heart, DanceWarrior, hashtag that, raw, real, uncensored. I apparently now am actually like a real warrior. I used to just battle for the arts and dance, obviously. And, alright, whatever. Not happy about it, but that's how it goes, I guess. So, okay, guys who have used my intellectual property, guys who have stolen my intellectual property, guys meaning male, female, whoever, it doesn't matter. People. Again, it's in my dissertation. I am willing to work this out. I am willing to accept monetary payment, credit, and you have to help my career to where it should have been anyway before all this madness happened, and cues, shit. I think that's a good deal. You're gonna get leniency. I am very happy for that. But
yeah, there's people in both parties that are helping us and decided to go this route.
yeah, so don't be stupid. Okay, what else?
And then you need to show the opposite example.
Yeah, oh, and when I say credit, it needs to be my name next to whatever you used. So don't get rid of it. Just put my name next to it. Give me credit. Say, thank you, Noelle Rose Anderson Kale. That's how I like to be addressed. Hashtag Noelle Rose and hashtag DanceWarrior. And I need some of this.
Yeah, that actually gets rid of the liability.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't have to be cool like that. I can just sue the shit out of you. But, you know, I would rather just work it out because I think it's a Christian thing to do. That's kind of what the Bible says to do. I'm also Jewish, so, you know, it's what...
And going the Q route actually creates more liability because if something happens to us, someone else can hold it against everyone else.
Exactly.
And then it becomes a bigger problem.
Exactly. So it's either my boat or Q's boat. This is Q. They're going down.
They're spraying each other.
I know. Psycho people. And a couple of them have flipped and turned away from the dark side. Yay, we're so happy. And that's a good thing. We wanted that. We even offered that. I prayed and I felt like the real God was kind of putting it upon my heart, saying at least one of them will. And we know 3 of them have softened. So good. You know, one I think is definitely never wanting to have done it. The other one was like, I'm tired of this, I don't want to do it anymore. The other one's like, it's better than a death sentence. So I'm like, good call. You know, love. Oops, sorry. Love is how you win this, and also force, and also common sense, and, you know, threatening a lawsuit. There are things that, you know, make people think about this. So anyway, I think you hit the nail on the head with all of this stuff, and we're really getting tired of these interrupts, guys. This is very bad. This needs to be brought out into public. You know, I need to get credit for all of this, and all you guys need to get credit too. I mean, look at all the hard work you all did to help us all get to this place. And then the bad guys need to get their credit too. And it's negative credit, but you know, you need to have that done too. So, you know, choose the good ship because we're floating. Q. Bye-bye. Titanic, iceberg, going down.
That's right.
So we saw a tweet online by, what was his name again?
It was a like by somebody. And I don't remember the name of the person whose comment was, but...
We took a screenshot of it. It's kind of comical. Talking about the iceberg.
A band saying that it's okay when the boat's actually sinking, and that...
Meaning Q keeps playing the music as they're sinking. And then, they're saying that Donald Trump's running around looking for women's clothing. Why?
I don't know, but everyone needs to remember the Titanic represents basically a bad guy boat that stole all your intellectual property. Isn't that what that means now?
Yeah, it kind of does. Because the character Rose and my spiritual name, which is kind of like a middle name. I was raised Catholic too. I know, I was confused. Is Jesus real or not? And then the Jewish part, but you know what? Jesus was a Jew, so we're all good. But it was Catholicism and Protestantism that was first brought into my life, and Rose was my patron saint that I chose, because when you go, I forget if it's communion, confirmation, whatever it was one of those things. The wind was blowing my hat off. You got to choose a name, and my mom was sitting down with me at the table, and I remember choosing it. I said, but Rose sounds so kind of fashion, but I liked it, you know. And so I had that strawberry fawn colored hair, and you know, kind of fit. So yeah, I don't remember if I went through with the whole ceremony or is it communion? I don't know, but I actually had to go to class and declare it. So I don't know if that was it. I'm telling you, I don't remember. It was so long ago. Maybe my mom, well, she's dead, but maybe my dad knows. Anyway, so that was that. So, you know, and then Jack, he looks like my husband, Christopher. And Jack is what, you know, Jack the Ripper, Jack Frost. Yeah, that cute pixie dust bullshit. It freezes your body. It makes you feel cold in areas, especially where the fat accumulates. And everyone goes, oh, I have rheumatoid arthritis, or I have arthritis. Oh, when I feel a chill on my shoulder, it goes right to the bones. Well, it's toxic chemicals, basically. Anyway, but yeah, so that was an interesting little post that we saw. So guys, go to our website, RougesDance.com, R-U-B as in boy, A-N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, Rouge, R-O-U-G as in George, sorry, George. We're by the George Washington Monument. E-S as in Sam, the word dance, D-A-N-C-E.com. Go to our homepage, and everything you want is on there. And we're starting to take screenshots of your guys' tweets, ours, so you can compare and say, what the hell? We are doing videos of feeds, our feed every day now, so you can see, and you can say, wait a minute, see how easy that is going to be? I think it's cool. Yeah. So, you know, and you can download a document with these screenshots. You can see the whole thing online, and it's going to be a long-ass homepage until this is all wrapped up, but I don't really care.
Oh, and I have a blog where I'm putting just random screenshots of things on.
Okay, so you know what? At the end and beginning of each video, why don't you put all of this information so people can see that?
Okay, I'll see what I can do, because it's all editing, which drains the power quickly, but I'll have to figure out something.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll do the best we can. We could put it on text right next to the videos.
Yeah.
So we're going to update every day on our website, blogs, everything. So it's like quadruply, quintuply protected, and you guys can access it in some way, some shape or form. So do that. Once again, for the record, I am a female, and I want to remain a female. Some people choose to have sex changes or be gay or be trans or whatever. That's not my choice. It will never be my choice. I can guarantee you that. If anybody sends things out in my name to my family, to officials, leadership, anything in the world, it's a big fat lie. And I don't send out my pictures and sign my name on my pictures. No. Even when I was doing that for agents and stuff, I didn't do that. I just don't do it. It ruins the picture. So I just don't do it. Okay. But what I do is take photographs of everything that I sign, so I have a record of it, everything from checks to contracts to letters, so I have copies of it everywhere. And I think that's why a lot of official people have a stamp. They're not trying to be snobs, they're just trying to say, this is my signature, and that way it can't, you know, it's like a signet ring basically, and that's why they use the signet ring to show if the mail is tampered, because there was only one, and it was on the king's or the bishop or whoever, the official's finger, and everyone was completely unique, and that's the beauty of it. So I love signet rings, and we found different ways. We found different ways to actually create something like that by photographing everything and videoing it. So we're very anal with this because we don't trust anybody, and good thing we're like that. What else? Is that all we need for this video?
I think so. I kind of addressed everything pretty easily.
Yeah, just a follow-up short one. Okay, so love you guys. Much love. Be nice to each other, but most importantly, you got to be nice to us. Rescue us. We hate where we're living right now, which is in our SUV and a U-Haul, parked wherever we can find safe parking. This is unacceptable. The Senate, our government, you need to stop being chicken heads, okay? We're basically coming forward and saying what everything is anyway.
I call them this bad Senate people are pigeon lickers.
Pigeon lickers.
That's
okay.
right. That's right.
I'm sure they're gonna love that one. But whatever.
They should have seen it already. I put it on my wall all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, we do a lot of work for the LGBTQ community, but we're not that. And if you are that, that's fine. That's why we support you guys. We hire you guys and gals. We're fine with it, you know? I don't see why people make such a big deal about... I know why they make a big deal about supporting. That's fine. But I don't know why people make a big deal about the negative part about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, why target these people? It's like, stop. Leave them alone. They're not hurting anybody. They choose to live that way. God bless them. And obviously, I danced on Modern Family. I did an LGBTQ. I danced for. I did a flash mob actually, and I danced for you guys. The GLAAD Awards. All sorts of things. And I've always supported you guys, and you know, much love. And I'm not gonna rescind my love. I just want it clear that I don't want to choose. Nobody, see, this is the thing, nobody should be forced either way. And everybody should love everybody. You should love me because I choose to stay the way I am and want to love on guys, you know, and I'm married to a man. And I should, and I do, I love you if you choose to be a woman and love a woman, or a man and love a man, or switch things. That's your prerogative and your choice. It's none of my business, really. You know, and so I'm just gonna love you where you're at, and you need to love me where I'm at.
In other words, we have no problem eating dinner with any of these people.
No.
Yeah.
I've danced with these people.
There you go.
I've hugged them, and we talk shit to each other. Not to each other. We talk about shit to each other. I'm saying the wrong words. Malapropism, sorry guys. You know, we bullshit with each other. That's the way we say it. We bullshit with each other. We're normal people. And we just love on each other, so that's what we do. And I just really hope that you guys understand and see what we're saying. And you know, much love to you, but you know, don't keep pissing us off. And again, so my husband basically said nobody can do that because you're identified as a woman and all of your identification. You know. But anyway, back to the intellectual property thing. Guys, make the right choice. Just hop on our boat. We're not going to lose. It's impossible. We have too much evidence, and too many people have this evidence because we shared it with too many people. And you need to be courageous and get over your fears. I mean, I can understand why, but I don't share that. Because I'm like, but you need to understand where I'm coming from too. Don't you want to win? This is your ticket. This is everybody's ticket to win. You know, you can't do it without me. And I don't want you guys doing it without me. You have to come public with this at some point. You know, and it's now. You have to come forward. And I'm tired of people making decisions for me. I am a big girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown up, I'm an adult. I already took all this risk doing all of this. I want to be the one in person talking not via remote and video and stuff like that. Some of you think it's safe right now to do it this way. Well, you're not living in your damn SUV freezing at night. You're not having to deal with the effects of not knowing what the hell is happening and who your friends are and who your friends aren't, and having basically a death call on your shoulder because you came forward with the truth and you guys didn't do it. I feel like you're using me as a shield, and that's not okay. So, we're kind of done with that. It's done. It's over. We won. And let's just bring it to the media. And I don't want to be known as an alias, as in reality Lee winner, whatever that is. Okay, I feel like that's a front and a parallel for me, because that's how you keep me safe or something, or you keep you safe for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing all these parallel stories, and I'm like, I'm not down for that. It's my life, and I choose to make it, not just me making it public like this, but you guys have to actually promote me, promote the story, promote my victory, all of this. Is that inclusive enough?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because my husband, he knows the law. The second I always mentioned, my husband, you guys like, no more, okay? None of this shit's flying, and it's just pissing us off. So you guys have to stop, and you have to rescue us and help us. And if you want to get us home, I don't even know where that is. What are you talking about? Why don't I know this? Why do you have to speak in code? Remember how I showed you? Look, the code, decoder rings, right? Let's do this again, people. Hold on. Can you see the two different colors?
Yes.
Okay, wait, maybe this one will be better to use.
Probably. Much different color.
Like that? Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, so you guys have the outer ring. You know how they have the decoder rings and you line them up, right? So you guys have the key, and you also have the answer to the riddle, or the answer to the solution for the key. All I have is this, in a sense, which is pieces. You guys have this and this. But without this, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. There's nothing to compare it to, okay? I have to try to extrapolate and say, well, what is it? And, this might be over here, and I'm like, is it a rock that they're talking about? Are you doing this with me? Yeah?
I didn't follow it
Okay,
on your
follow
head.
it, because they might get this. Is this a rock? No, it doesn't line up. Is it that building? No, although it is, actually. There's a clue there, too. Is it this bench? And, we actually saw something that was written as a message to my husband over yonder. And I was like, no, this is it. This is the key. But I never see this. So you guys see both. And so that makes it impossible for me to actually solve this in the right way. So then we have to say, oh, we have this. Oh, David Bowie. The candle, right? Come on, guys. We deserve better than this, and you know it. We're just kind of getting tired of it. So you speak in code and riddles, and I had said in my initial video that, I can hold my excrement together, I know how to survive, my dad just taught me survival skills and all this, but he didn't teach me how to do it for 14 months, and I'm not interested in doing it anymore. And it almost cost us our lives, and we lost a lot, and I'm not willing to lose anymore. We lost tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm like, so where's our help? Where's our rescue? Because we were led to believe if we jumped through all these hoops, dangling carrot, okay, we would be rescued, but who did this to us exactly? So, here we are. My brother Bruce said, get the hell out of LA. I don't care where you go. You don't have to tell me. Just go, right? Pack up a U-Haul and just go. I don't even think he calculated that it's not $40 a day. It's very expensive. And the U.S. government's going to have to pay for that, or my brother is going to have to pay for that completely. I don't see why we have to pay for this shit. And And it's
Indeed.
like, now we're here, so what? Where do we go? And you guys aren't telling us to put our stuff in storage. You guys aren't telling us to go back home to LA. You guys aren't telling us to leave, but you're not telling us to stay. So why don't you make a video and explain what we're supposed to do? Because we can't stay out here much longer. Yeah, it's not our COVID inoculation standing in the way, because we did that and now we're on like 4 or 5 days past the safety zone. You know, you're supposed to wait, they say, at least 10 days, ideally 14 days after your second inoculation. So we've been kind of, you know, isolated during our whole inoculation month and just kind of running around doing your little bunny hop riddles, right? And we don't want to do any more. So, you know, put a picture of the dinosaurs. Yeah, they're fake. You know, oil. They wanted to do it to make it seem like a rare commodity so they can justify why it's so expensive and all this. And don't forget, Donald Trump found all that reserve off the ocean. And then once we started talking about it, he changed the story. So we have plenty in reserves. The government does, which is smart. Just saying. We need to go to electric cars. So, you know, and the gasoline is now, I believe, poison. Before, it was these people that we call gassers that were dusting using vapor fumes out of their tailpipes. This has been going on for a very long time. And it dispenses toxic things. It gets up underneath and into your air vents in the car that you're in. And somebody basically drilled holes in our Toyota. Nice. So it's more holy. More full of holes than most vehicles, but we patched a bunch of them up. And then, you know, so there you go. I'm not really interested in this stuff. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I'm not like, oh my god, now I'm scared of Q or something. It's like, yeah, okay. Nothing phases me anymore. I'm not surprised. But again, I want to make sure I don't sound callous. I do care about the people that it's hurting. I do care about the people's lives destroyed, people's freedoms being taken away. Obviously, I care about my own life, my son's life, my husband's life, the lives of the people who are helping us, you know, things like that. And I do want us free. So free Noelle Rose. Why don't you use that hashtag instead of free reality winner? I mean, I guess you can consider this a reality TV show because you guys all have cameras on me and we have our own cameras on me. But I find it kind of demeaning. I have a beautiful name. Please use it. Say my name, actually. Don't hint at it anymore. Let's go public with this. You know that's going to be the answer anyway, and I said it in my dissertation, and the fact that you guys are just cowering, it's a problem. Q doesn't have a kill switch. You would have used it already. So you guys need to work on rescuing us, because we're not going to stick around. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. At first, when we saw the Capitol, it was like, wow, it's so beautiful. But I've seen it before. And, you know, that thing is repulsive to me now. I thought it was cool. It was my favorite monument before I knew what it was. And now I'm like, ew.
Of course,
not interested.
Kathleen has a friend whose family owns a vineyard.
So there's that.
Oh, is that when you're getting married?
So guys, that's it for this one. Bye. Oh, girl.